Well, a monumental loss in the New York political world tonight. Former Congresswoman Carolyn McCarthy has died.
She became a fierce proponent of gun control after the 1993 Long Island Railroad massacre that killed her husband and severely wounded her son.
Fox 5's Linda Schmidt in the newsroom now with a look back at her life and legacy. Linda.
Yeah, first of all, good evening to both of you. And I think it's really important to point out here about Carolyn McCarthy. She was actually thrust into the spotlight. She was a nurse and she was a housewife, and her husband was gunned down. Now, I had only been working here at Fox 5 for just 8 months when that shooting massacre happened. And I met Carolyn McCarthy several times after that. And I can tell you this, she was one of the loveliest of ladies.
It was 3 weeks before Christmas in 1993 when a crazed gunman opened fire on the LIRR, shooting commuters who were on their way home from work. Among the 6 people killed was Carolyn McCarthy's husband, Dennis. Her son, Kevin, shot in the head, but miraculously survived. I covered her husband's funeral for Fox 5 32 years ago.
Everyone in attendance of today's service today seemed to be calling for an end to the senseless violence.
The tragedy shattered the McCarthy family, but it did not break their spirit. Without any political experience, McCarthy decided to run for Congress to fight for gun control. She was a registered Republican who ran as a Democrat, and she defeated the incumbent Republican.
We did it. Yeah!
Her son, Kevin, by her side. McCarthy served as a member of Congress from Nassau County for 18 years. She fought to strengthen background checks for gun buyers, child-proof gun triggers, and a ban on assault weapons.
We're not trying to take away the right of owners having guns, but the assault weapons, that's another thing.
McCarthy was given a prime-time speaking slot at the Democratic National Convention in 1996.
I'm here as a woman with common sense and determination, and I am going to make a difference.
She was a beloved member of her community and Congress.
A number of her gun missions, I co-sponsored them with her. What I remember about her the most is she had this horrific tragedy of a husband and her son, and yet she turned that into an opportunity to help so many people.
In 2013, McCarthy announced that she had cancer, and she retired the following year. Late this afternoon, the House held a moment of silence for her.
And also today, Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman ordered flags to be flown at half-staff from now until McCarthy's burial. And he has also instructed the county's Department of Public Works to find a street to name in her honor. Stephen, Natasha, back upstairs to you. I have to tell you, though, she was really quite something.
Yeah, indeed, clearly. All right. Thanks, Linda.